This is Movietone. Leslie Mitchell reporting. The big idea at Easter for many people in London, as in other cities, is to get away. It doesn't matter where, but the great thing is to get out of town. It was like that anyway this year. Fortunately, British Railways were able to take the strain. The seaside was one of the most popular attractions, and the weather, as promised by the prophets, did in fact make sunbathing possible in places. The sea too looked just right, but the sea isn't always quite what it looks. If she thinks that's cold, she ought to try this. Modern methods of fishing were in progress in spite of the cold water. Catching one's breakfast looks almost too easy this way. There was motor racing at Goodwood and motor racing fashions too. Driving aces were present in full force. One of the big thrills for the tens of thousands watching was provided by the race for the Richmond Trophy. The lead was taken by Ken Wharton in a BRM, who went roaring on to victory at 86.40 miles an hour. Sailing enthusiasts took the chance to enjoy themselves aboard small craft on the Thames. They had sunshine and fine weather, and most of the time just enough wind to keep them going. Luton, where the hats come from, laid on a special Easter celebration of their own design. Everyone apparently took part in it, and everyone seemed to be in very light-hearted mood. Hats, of course, did their best to steal the picture here. Easter bonnets, well, quite crazy creations, some of them. Actress Patricia Cutts was there, and it was she who performed the local coronation ceremony. Hampstead Heath, of course, has long been a big draw for holiday crowds. Here you can have all the fun of the fair, whatever your age, and there's a wide choice of entertainment if you don't weaken. Old-time transport put in an appearance in Hyde Park on Easter Sunday, and a vast crowd of Londoners who'd evidently decided not to go away this year came to see what they could see. They'd hoped for an Easter parade, but this was conspicuous by its absence. The crowd spent a pleasant enough morning all the same. The flowers in the parks are by no means the least attraction at this time of year, and some really magnificent displays could be seen, but do daffodils smell? Many industrious people improve the shining hour by a spot of house decorating. The holiday period is almost a traditional time for this kind of thing. Then there's the garden. There's always work to be done there, and Easter's the time to put your back into it. At least that was his idea. Another idea, of course, is just to let the world go by. The fine weather